I'm pretty fortunate that I get to serve in many roles in my region, as a board member for the Kentucky Arts Council and as an artist myself. So I get to see the range. And I would say, while there are a lot of artists that thrive just from doing their work alone, I think that when a lot of people categorize thriving as monetary reward, but I do think in this area we tend to neglect artists who are taking great risks. We tend to expect artists to have something marketable, something they can sell. So for me, I would say that, seeing an artist struggle, I definitely love to reward risk. And those artists that are taking big risks to follow their passion, to follow what is their voice, through not only grants and fellowships and monetary awards for the work that they do, but also like uh, I guess the struggling artist is always there. Whether they're succeeding monetarily or not, they're always struggling because they're looking for the next piece or the next solution or the next question, and so that in and of itself makes me think that even the artists that we think of as successful, as doing well, is still a struggling artist. One case in particular in Kentucky for me was an artist that I found out was doing this amazing work and seemed to be selling quite well, but I found that he really wanted to delve into a much deeper, much more involved and expensive method of making work. And so through that, we were able to really sit him down, let him discuss that, and it was in that we realized he was making less than $8,000 a year. But you wouldn't have known that when you saw him out. He seemed so happy, so fulfilled, and it was because art was bringing him that satisfaction of success. But he was surviving on next to nothing, and it was through those conversations and him really wanting to make work that was a little bit more substantial, had more of a presence, more of a public art access. He divulged that, and I think that so many artists, they are satisfied so many times with the work that they're doing or the growth they're having, that venturing into that monetary part of who they are or what they are is sometimes difficult. But when you find out that someone needs support, that's where my advocacy side just kicks in, and I'm thinking, oh, I'll link you up with this person or that person, or I know about this program and we can help you. And what you're doing is very vital and brings such a validity to our region that I don't want that to go unknown. So yeah, I mean, there's so many levels of what an artist does, but there's no doubt that an artist is always bringing skill, and skill is needed. And we talk about jobs all the time, but artists bring in such a new way of looking at what is workforce. And so in this area, which is Tennessee and Kentucky for me, I really feel like the artists are vital to the success or failure of our region.